Hello YouTube! Do you know what time it is? It's time for yet another review by yours truly, the TheF2PMaster. Yeah. Back from the grave, baby! Back from the grave. Now, today I bring with me a lovely little game called Divine Souls. It's a beat-em-up action MMORPG that really kicks ass. As you can probably tell by the footage that you're seeing. It's amazing. And it involves pretty much your character running around various stages, wailing on all kinds of different monsters and enemies of all sorts of different shapes, sizes, colors, genders. You get the idea. Now let's start from the graphics. The graphics in this game are pretty freaking good. It's actually above average in terms of free-to-play games. It's almost on the level of AVA. It's not exactly there because it doesn't run on the Unreal 3 engine, but it's still nice nonetheless. The shaders are very nice. The textures are detailed. The models are very good also. The characters themselves are pretty unique and even from each other they look different and new, and it's just great to look at them, and they look really cool. Unfortunately though, each of the characters are classes are gender locked, so if you want to play as the ranged wizard type person, you have to be a little girl. If you want to swing a sword around, you have to be a slightly older girl, and if you want to beat people up with your fists and with a massive gauntlet type thing, you gotta be a male. Although I'm perfectly fine with the third one. I love beating things up with massive power gauntlets. It's fun. Now, pretty much the way the game works is you string together various combos by mixing together the left and right mouse buttons, the jump button, and you could also throw in a grab here and there, and it's just great. You can pretty freely string together combos, although there is a combo list in case you get lost, but if you're like me and you've been playing games like this and Devil May Cry, you should have no problem. It's really fun. You know, you can beat people up on the ground, then knock them up into the air, then continue to wail on them in the air, then throw them back down, and then just come back crashing down to the ground and for a finishing move. It's great. It's really great. And at the end of each stage, when you're doing a stage for a quest anyways, you have bosses that you fight against, and the bosses are kind of cheap in a way because they can block most of your attacks and you gotta kind of be tricky with them, but it's still all really fun, all really fun. Just great mindless fun. It is. It really is. The storyline isn't anything to brag about. It's something completely stupid. I just totally ignored it. It's not about the story. It's not about the universe. It's not about the NPCs. It's about beating things up. And that's exactly why it's fun. Because it knows what it has to do, it knows what it wants to do, and it does it well. And that's all there is to it. Community is decent. It's all right. I'll give it that. It's kind of weird actually. A lot of crazy people have been shouting random stuff. Otherwise, you know, it's mostly just people looking for parties for each of the game's various stages, and I haven't run into too many problems, which is something to keep an eye out on actually, because it still is in open beta, which actually was a closed beta that opened up literally the day afterwards. And if there are any problems, I guarantee that I haven't seen anyways, I guarantee they're subject to change and to be fixed and everything, because like I said, beta means beta. It's not officially released yet. As for the game score, I gave it a 3 out of 3 on the graphics, to 1.5 out of 2 on the community, and full on 5 out of 5 for the gameplay, which comes out to 9.5. Unless my math is wrong, in which case I apologize. Enjoy the game, and as always, see ya on the battlefield.